Hi everyone, so we're going to do another kind of opal-y looking, I'm not exactly sure which colors we're using yet. This is the Oopsie Pillow. I'm trying to remember to introduce myself when I do these videos. My name is Mandy. Me and my husband Fernando both do things on this channel. He's been a little bit busier than me lately, so lately it's been mostly me. But I am trying to remember to tell you who I am. So on this particular one, we are going to use, this is Bright Aqua Green by Liquitex. So we're just going to kind of throw these colors in. The idea is to have a little bit of opacity, but still have some good kind of iridescent colors along the way. So this is Sparkle Gold by Colourarte. It's part of the Interference line. There's the Interference colors and then there's the Sparkle colors. So that is Sparkle. That's the only sparkle color I currently have other than Avalon Shell. This is African Jade. Now these colors are mixed with Valspar, which seems to have a little bit of white in it, even though it's a deep base or base C paint. So that's kind of why I'm doing this, because I have a gallon of it and I need to use it. But ideally, these colors would be a little bit more pronounced if they were not being mixed with that. This is called Sunset Glow. And then underneath our cell activator, so we've already used some Interference Gold. And since we are using greens, like turquoises and this coral color, I'm going to use Interference Green, but also by Colourarte. And I'm going to use an Interference Red. So there is a 20% off promo code in the description box below for anything on Colourarte's website. I believe it's Mandy1120. So if you haven't bought some of the most wonderful pigments, you definitely should do that. And I use the resin line and the pigment line and the prism pour, which is also beautiful. So we're going to use a blue cell activator, so Prussian blue. Now because the colors are so fluid, it's going to not give us those tight little cells. It's going to give us lacing more than anything. Ooh, I messed that up. Now, I kind of did that on purpose because these colors, because they were mixed with the Valspar, are obviously far more fluid than you would normally use in this technique. But when you're doing something like this, it works. So, rather than not use this gallon of paint, I figured, why not do some like kind of opal-y type coasters? And you know, coral and aqua or teal always looks nice together. So I basically mixed up a whole bunch of the Interference colors by Colourarte and the Bling It pigment line, which have a lot of interference in them as well. So we're just going to give that a second to come back to the middle. My turner does not seem to be level. It's driving me insane, but it is what it is. So you just kind of compensate for that. So if you notice, when I use the little World's Smallest blower, I'm gliding the cell activator across the paint trying not to blow it down into the paint. So that's the intended idea. And because the paint, our paint below the cell activator is so thin, the webbing and lacing is really beautiful. The one thing is you don't want it to get lost, because it can easily sink down into the paint when it's too thin like that. But again, we're not really going for the tight little, cute little bubbly cells because this paint is thinner, so that's probably not going to be the result that we get. And because my turner's a little crooked, getting kind of a negative space corner there. But again, soft colors are really in right now, and if I have a little negative space in the corner, it's okay. But this is a really good way to use up that paint and create kind of an opal look. Primary elements are somewhat translucent, so they can create like a glazing effect, which is fun when you want to do something like this and you don't necessarily want huge blocks of color. Then you can create like an opal, like iridescent looking piece. See? So, and that was with Bright Aqua Green Sunset Glow by Primary Elements. Bright Aqua Green is Liquitex. African Jade by Primary Elements. And what's that other one I just used? African Jade. Oh, I used the Interference Gold Sparkle. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, and then the Interference Green and Red, of course. So, hope you enjoyed this video. It's going to be brief. I'm not going to bore you guys with all 4 of them. I am going to complete the set. They will be available for purchase. Please subscribe if you don't already. Hit the notification bell. If you haven't taken Shelley's class to learn the bloom recipe, which is the technique we're doing, there's a 15% off promo code in the description box below. All of our social media links and our Etsy shop are also listed below. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.